Cloud9 have had some rough results here. Last time they played Mirage against Furia, they lost 16-1 in that best of 3. If you remember, they lost 16-0 to Astralis yesterday, and we'll see if they can find a strong start here. It is required for this Cloud9 side. The bomb's going to be trying to be planted here, looking pretty good, as it will be dropped. It's going to be flashed, and it takes down Apex with the Molotov towards CT spawn.
Yeah, absolutely. An RPK, he's going to swing it back in. Molotov, he was stuck in the corner. He waited to move. He wanted to try and get a shot. Someone committing to the plant, thinking that he wasn't there. Didn't work out. So RPK works back in from triple, spots out, no one in connector, smoke down on top of the bomb. Perhaps they'll go for a fast defuse at this point in time. He's the one with the kit as well, so he's put that in by design, and they're on it. They should have this as well. I don't think there's an angle that the T's can work with. Zelsis finds one. Ooh, they got him off at RPK. He wrapped back around, he didn't hold to it. He got off the bomb. He must have been tagged a few times, because otherwise, in the smoke, I would have stuck to my guns on that, but Alex needs to be a little bit careful, because he knows Molotov in the window, they can still boost up, but they're actually wrapping onto Cat. They've made noise. He knows they're there, so RPK gets the call, works out from behind the van, gives up the apartments directly, and gets one kill. Alex wants to stay dead quiet to sneak in behind them again. He should find two with their backs exposed. Easy kills, clean up on Cat, and it's Vitality with the second round. Covers the entire wall with that position, but he relies on his teammates to stay alive so that he can't be double peeked. He's actually going to back it off because he has lost automatic toward the van. That gives him an angle toward the window, and he's followed it to the door. Good play from Zelsis. He started the entire major with an ace inside of his sight on the pistol round. He'll drop this time, but he's done enough for Keo to spot out where Apex is coming from. He nearly got away with it, but Keo turns it around, and the rivalry between the two continues.
That was so close.
Okay, backside of Firebox, inside of the site, will get one. They know where he is. And look at the Molotovs and a nade on that to force him out. But Alex, he'll come out on his own. He's willing. He steps up. Zelsis and Rush in the open, committing to the previous fight, get caught off immediately. And automatic back toward middle, now trying to pull the round together. Bombs down, inside of the site, middle of the site, nowhere to really go with it. They've got to fight back, and they can't boost window because Keo, as we can see, is way over toward A main, so Otto's got very, very limited options.
Again, they had an objective at the start of the round, went with it, all 5 going through, and this time the Org reigns supreme. It's just automatic, they can get one kill, they don't have to trade him out straight away. They've got the bomb, look at that, they're smoked off now, they don't have to challenge him anymore. Automatic can't really do much here. We've got a nice position from RPK towards short, making sure he can't actually get towards that window. If he hears any sound cues at this point, he can swing wide, and automatic, I think he's down for it. He doesn't know if RPK's there. The problem is he's got the FAMAS. He needs to be very careful. They have the orb in front of him, and he'll have to fire here. Denies the plant, not quite. It does go down, but he's done so much damage here. 2.5 kills for him. At least this in a winnable situation for the CTs, which will begin the retake at this point. They've got a smoke and incendiary. Flash has already been tagged, even more so now. After Zelsis with a flashbang, he'll have to go towards connector and try and play the 2 versus 1.
He's going to try it. Flash over, ZywOo already standing in position with the AWP. They get the retake, and that all starts with Apex. You're right. He did himself perfectly. Got him back in position. I thought maybe it's not burning anyone, so they'll wait. They'll let it extinguish itself. Zelsis will spot one further, and NBK, he's got to be very careful with his ammo here. He's got to conserve it to some extent, because firing in as he does, he's got 2 bullets left, but he's found 2 kills. Bomb drop temporarily. Smokes will go on toward the arches. But a counter smoke inside of the apartments, and this should be the round for Cloud9. They've contained, they've controlled, and they've even rotated in behind them.
Zelsis gets 4 on the pistol, now on for an 8 at this stage. There's 2 players remaining. He's still in position. He wants it. He will have to settle with just 4 again, but that's 8 kills in 2 rounds, and it will be
ZywOo, Alex, and RPK positioned inside of the apartment. ZywOo gets the opener on flushes. Zelsis now has to rely on a perfect crossfire with automatic, who smartly got there in time and found ZywOo off down. He checked the corner, but not far enough. That happens all too often. How are they going to consider Zelsis? They know he's the B player. They know he's got to be here somewhere. He still found one, but it gave himself up on a platter to RPK, who gets inside of the site. And NBK's picked up the bomb. He's got to hold this a while to do so. There's 23 seconds. They'll easily get the bomb in position to plant in time, but position to plant safely is another debate, because Keo is still inside of the window, pushed off. RPK is going to hold it perfectly in the corner, and now it shouldn't be a problem to get the bomb down.
Really lovely play here from Vitality, but Rush pretty handy in these situations. Not
that Flush is already in mid, though. He's done for. He's got to be a little careful, Flusha, behind him. It's pretty bold he holds that position because he's relying on automatic to have the vision of top mid, but that's been changed and eradicated by a single flash. He is able to spot back out and get the trade onto NBK. Keo side of connector, and 13-11. Cloud9 turning it around, giving up connector. It's not like they're being segregated by smokes. There's 3 in the A site directly, so they've got angles and they've got ability to trade off of each other. Play the position exactly that. Keo steps out to find RPK. Rush waiting underneath the shadow. They never expected him to be there. and he follows it up. It's Apex and MBK left in a 2-on-4. Apex is in the open. Found one, but nowhere to go. Again, they're just very proficient on the trades right now on the Cloud9 side.
Yeah, this is like a different team now. So efficient, not making any mistakes, is running that timer down. MBK is looking for an opening, but he won't find it. He gets Keo.
Did that come through the wooden wall? So they absolutely putting pressure onto him, and they'll eventually take him down. Automatic with a miss. This is exactly what they can't afford because Apex now runs in to find Rush. You said losing the pistols would start bickering. Automatic backing away at least gets one before they get all the way inside of the site, but they'll still plant the bomb. Now 4 alive in the post plant. NBK, fantastic deagle from range. Flush has got to do it all. He's found 2 already. Apex standing in behind triple. And Alex to work with him. Those two together have combined for most of the work, at least in the first half for Vitality, certainly part of the second as well, but Flush has outdone Apex. He's snuck behind him. He has no idea he's even crossed out from CT, and he'll know that this is toward connector. AUG scope is going to be a benefit. He can hold it down while looking, and as he peeks out, he's going to hold the viewers all the way through. He had it, but he still got off and still found the headshot, and there's still time. Flusha wins it back.
Flashes are good. CTs have information. They're not taking any casualties just yet.
Deagle in position, tried to go for it, but MBK beat him to the punch. As Rush with one of the 2 rifles sits back. Smoke's gonna go mid-sight, so they'll try and rush the plant. Flashes as well, and they're gonna jump across. Flashes rather than Smokes on top of the stairs because they wanted to rush down the 2 players. It didn't work. Rush got away on 4 HP. He can give the gun to Kiyoshima, which is exactly what he's done. The Molotov forces him out, but it's still 3 players up. Despite that Rush goes down, the job was done for him. One of the 2 had the pistol. He gives the gun up. They still have the AK to work with. An Automatic is in a spectacular position inside of Palace. NBK is going to be so weak on top of the site, but Apex shuts it down. Apex shows off why he is a legend, and Kiyoshima falls. Vitality go 2-1.